All right, Course 2 people. This one, Lesson 79, Estimating Areas. I kind of think they threw this in the book just to cover all the bases because it's really kind of simple and they don't really ask you to do any problems like this in the lesson. So, estimating areas. Here we're going to go. I'm just going to read right from the book. You can follow along on page 545. It says we're going to estimate this footprint. So as Tucker balanced on 1 foot on the scale, he wondered how many pounds per square inch the scale was supporting. Tucker traced the outline of his shoe on a 1-inch square grid and counted the squares to estimate the area of the shoe. Here's a reduced image of an inch grid. Can you estimate the area? Okay, all they're going to do is tell you to estimate the area, you count how many complete squares there are, and then how many half squares, complete or nearly complete. All right, so he's going to say he counted 30 complete square and 4 half squares. So 30 plus 31, 32. So he's going to estimate that this foot is 32 inches squared, just by counting the squares, 32 inches squared. Now, he wanted to know pounds per square inch. And when he stepped on the scale, turn the page, it's so exciting. When he stepped on the scale, he found out that he weighed 116 pounds. So he's going to divide 116 by 33, because I don't know why they did 33 and not 32. Whatever. So it could be 32 or 33 because we're estimating. So he divided that into 116 and he found out that his standing on 1 foot supported 3.52 pounds per square inch. Okay? And then would it be the same or less if he stood on 2 feet? Well, it would be less because the weight is distributed now between 2 feet instead of all on 1 foot. Okay? Now, for this next one, I did actually draw a little picture. See, I drew a picture for you. And it says, to prevent a 500-pound piano from damaging the floor, the owner put 6-inch diameter circular casters under the 3 legs of the piano. Use Tucker's method to estimate the area of each caster, then find the pounds per square inch the floor supports. All right, so here's the caster. I counted 24 whole or nearly whole squares. And then I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 halves. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 wholes, right? Because 2 halves make a whole. So that was 28 square inches. I didn't put that on there, but 28 inches squared. Now, how many feet did that piano have? 3, because it's a grand piano. It doesn't have 4. It has 3. So I'm going to divide 3 into 28, or times, because I have 3 casters, so I get 84 inches squared. Now, that's what each caster can hold. No, that's what the total casters hold. Total, oh, Mrs. Van Zalen, the 3 casters together hold 84 inches squared. So, I'm going to take 84 inches squared, and I'm going to divide it into 500 so I can see the pounds per square inch. Okay? Because 3 casters, this is not weight, 3 casters altogether are 84 inches squared. Because I have 1 caster is 28, so 3 casters, that's my total area. There you go, Mrs. Van Zalen. Now you got it. So that's my total area. So I'm going to take my total area, divide it into my weight of 500 pounds. Not my weight. I don't weigh 500 pounds. The piano's weight of 500 pounds. Let's get that straight. I'm close to 500, but I'm not there yet. Okay, seriously. 84 inches squared into 500 pounds, 6 pounds per square inch. So each of those casters have to support 6 pounds per square inch. That means each one of these little squares holds 6 pounds. Okay? Oh, yeah, that's a lot. All right, the next, the practice set, they're just going to give you these, I'm going to go to the book here. They're going to give you these weird shapes, and they're going to ask you, well, can you estimate the area? Well, of course we can, because we're just going to count the complete or nearly complete squares and then add the halves, right? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, that's probably a half. 5, 6, 7, 8, that's a half. 9, 10, 11. So now I got 12 and 13. I'm not going to worry about that little itty bitty part. So estimate the area of this lake. You could have said it's 12 or 13 square kilometers because they said it was going to be in kilometers. Okay, so you're just counting. That's really pretty easy. And this one says, okay, now we have the square that has 2 centimeters on each side. Okay, and a circle with a radius of 2 centimeters. So we know that these two of these little squares make 1 centimeter because it's saying the radius is 2 centimeters. Well, I'm counting 4 squares, right? So 2 squares equals 1 centimeter. All right, so now estimate the area of the circle. And then the area of the circle is about how many times the area of the square. All right, so I'm going to count, right? I got me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I'm going to say the circle is about 14 square units. Or actually, let's count by centimeters. 1, 2, because 2 of these squares make 1 centimeter. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I have that, the area of the square is going to be 7 centimeters squared. Then the area of the circle is how much times the area of the square? Well, the square would be, if the square, oh, this is dumb. I don't even like this story. The square, you could figure out the square and then subtract the circle from it, or you could just count what's left of the square. You know what I say to this book? I say to this problem right here, forget about it. Forget about it for now. If it comes back, we'll go over it some more, because that's just, they're asking you ridiculous questions. All right, I know, I'm tired. So here we go. Your assignment for today, or for this lesson, is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 24, 26, and 27. And let's see, the secret word will be tired. Because that's what I am. Tired. All right, secret word tired. I want you to have at least, I want you to have at least that many done before class. If you could have more done, I would just jump for joy. But I want at least those before class, and then we'll work on the rest of them in class. Okay? All righty. Have a good night, and I will see you in class. Bye-bye.